A fabulous good welcome to the April edition of SpiritSaid. So I'm here to share some wisdom from tarot. I'm Liz and I'm from Awakening Spiritual Encounters, and absolutely delighted that you've joined me. So what are the star signs for April? Aries and Taurus. So looking at the tarot cards that apply, we have for Aries, the Emperor, and I'm using the Rider-Waite cards. Strong, powerful figure. So even if it's not your birthday, just take this as some of the underlying messages that will apply to this month. The Emperor can either mean a father figure, perhaps it's you that's the father figure, but really, if it's not anybody that you're going to be relying on or as a mentor to you, just think of it as logic over emotion. This is a practical, strong thinking card. So don't use the heart, use your mind about any decisions that are coming up, certainly for the beginning part of April. It's about concentration, it's about structure, and it's about stability. So apply some real focus to the things that you're doing. Look at the longer term and make sure they have a real stable foundation. And that's the message from the Emperor. Now, for the latter part of April, we have the Hierophant, an interesting, fascinating card, and the card that represents Taurus. And this is very much about traditional values and sort of institutions, and it could be big organizations, companies, not just about, religious focus, but again, looking for wisdom and guidance. Perhaps it's you that's going to be helping someone. Perhaps you're going to be seeking some additional knowledge, looking for direction. And it's about conforming with convention. Don't do anything too radical. Now, I'm not saying stay in a box, but don't push the boundaries too much. And so don't be rebellious as much as you want to be. It's just a time for getting yourself in balance, but not forgetting to be the authentic you. Speak your truth. This is what's important. So two very powerful and wonderful cards for April. And we're in a changing world, so many different things that are going on. So take note of those and just apply it to yourselves. Now, everybody likes to hear about love. So what I've done is I put 3 cards together because it's incredibly difficult when you're not asking for a reading on a one-to-one basis. I mean, you can just approach me on Awakening, and I do one-to-one readings. We have a number of courses, lots of exciting things. So I'm going to show you 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And these are relating to love. So I just want you to close your eyes for a moment, open them, and see which number jumps out at you. So 1, 2, or 3. Breathe and make your selection. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the cards and what they mean. So, card 1 is the 6 of Swords. And I'm using the Witch's Tarot. So a little bit different, vibrant imagery, beautiful, beautiful card. But this is about relationships moving into calmer waters. Maybe things have been a bit tough. Perhaps you've been on lockdown and just had those few niggles. But don't worry, it's a positive time to progress. We're moving forward, different things are happening. Spring is well on the way. We're going to start seeing warmer and longer days, and it's just going to feel just very, very good. But what I'm saying to you, if you have had a few niggles, a few issues, don't hold on to them. Throw them out, release them, sort of declutter your emotions, and just make sure that you don't keep any negativity, because that's going to hold you back. It's going to stop you having the new and the vibrant flowing in. So for number 2, if you selected that, wow, it's the Fool. And the Fool is one of my favorite cards. Often you hear of tarot, and primarily the Major Arcana, talked about as the journey of the Fool. So it's you, it's vibrant, it's wonderful. It's lots of excitement, lots of fun. If you're in a relationship or going into one, maybe you want to stick with the fun side and the commitment is not going to be there. Just enjoy yourself because it will come. It's not a problem. Maybe be impulsive, maybe be vibrant. And whatever you do, don't miss on any opportunities for a wonderful relationship, not necessarily a partnership relationship, but friendships, and just enjoy the fun of it. And for card number 3, we have the 9 of Wands. Now, things may have been tough. You know, perhaps you struggled, and it can be in family relationships, partnership relationships, anything where you feel, you know, love and commitment to different people. You could feel drained, sapped, because, you know, can you see with this image, this person has done a tremendous amount of work. So if you're feeling at that low energy ebb, it's all coming on top of you, don't worry, you're through the worst of it. You're going forward to where you want to be. So you can just see the sun in the background, that lovely brightness coming through. So just feel positive, just know a little bit of a push, things are going to be different. If you're single, maybe there's a part you need to heal a little bit more, and just start to build up on that. Don't expect things to flood in and overwhelm you. That gentle healing, that gentle bonding, and that beautiful, beautiful energy that's going to pull you together. So some lovely messages of love for April. So whatever card you were drawn to, just stick with it because it's going to be fantastic. Now, many people are asking about money, career, because we're all going through different challenges, not really knowing what the rest of this year is going to bring. So occasionally it can be very, very difficult to feel positive. So I thought for the second selection for April, I'd look a little bit at money and career. All of the time, stay positive, affirm the things that you want. And you know what? Believe in yourself. If you've lost a bit of confidence, don't worry about it. Say how wonderful you are to yourself in the mirror in the morning and believe it. And it's amazing, just those little things will build your confidence, build a self-belief, make you able to go, oh, do you know what? I know what the challenges are and I've got this. I can overcome them. So we have got 4, 5 or 6. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and whichever card jumps out at you. Okay, so what have we got for number 4? Again, using the Witch's Tarot. And what a card! Look at that. This is the 10 of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful card. It's, you know, it's a fantastic omen. It's everything. Things are going to be going well. If they're not starting to improve, they soon will be. So just know that everything around, you know, what you're setting out to achieve is going to be good. And it's a lot about reaping the rewards of the hard work that you've started to do. A bit like planting the seeds in the garden. They don't just go ping and pop up. They start to grow, you see them blossom, and suddenly they're amazing flowers or vegetables or whatever it is. So, you know, just know that those good things are going to be coming in and you're really going to feel the benefits. It's a time to focus on home. You know, achieve that balance between the hard work, the things that you've got to do, and a wonderful home life. So always think about balance and keeping yourself, you know, totally in harmony. It's also a good luck and abundance card. So great good fortune, fabulous card if you chose number 4. Now, number 5, can you see that? Probably 9 of Pentacles. Oh, look at this. Just serene and beautiful. Success, prosperity, rewards. What more could you ask for? absolutely brilliant. But make sure you enjoy it. When those good things start to come in, be it good news about money, work, and you're on that roll, just take a little bit of time out to say, do you know what? Well done, me. Because all too quickly, you just feel overwhelmed by lots of different challenges flowing in. If you don't take that time out, if you're that little bit more mature, maybe it's time to think about retirement and the beautiful things that you can be doing. If you're thinking of starting your own business, it's a good time to do that. So if you chose that card, lots of opportunities for you, but do what your heart is telling you and what you believe. And number 6, the 2 of Cups. Strong and successful for a good business partnership. So if you're thinking of working together with someone, if you're thinking of going into business, or even teaming up with someone on a project, anything that's duality connected with money or business, it's a brilliant time. This card is all about harmony and balance, not just about you, but if there's 2 people working together, you may be opposites, but that duality will work and help you to go forward. So you may not have stacks of money. This is not about lots of money coming in or abundance, but it's incredibly balanced and you have enough to meet your needs. You're going to have that universal money coming in. You're going to feel positive about it. You can share ideas. And it's about being very honest with each other. It's just a beautiful, beautiful card. So just from all of those, they're just very, very positive. And I want everyone to just feel just really confident about the things that they're going to be doing. Now, what worked quite nicely last month, and I hope you've enjoyed some of the beautiful articles on SpiritSaid and the variety. And you know what, I've got to say a fantastic thank you to Karen for pulling it all together. She is such an inspirational lady, and take that inspiration and grow with it, because the energy of this site is just amazing, absolutely amazing. So I thought I'd just do a little walk through April for you, because you've got different weeks. Now, these cards are not going to apply to everybody. So take what you can from them, enjoy them, and just see if some of those messages resonate. So the first one is the Hanged Man. And for these, I'm using the Gilded Tarot. Look at that. Ooh, not a great position, you think. Ooh, I wouldn't like to be doing that. But you know what? It's a very informative and quite an inspirational card. If you're in a situation that you're not happy with, or perhaps things are not quite going as smoothly as you'd like, I don't want you to worry about it. I don't want you to hold on to it. I want you to release it. Because you've got the power to change the things that are going on. So as we kick into April, and you've got decisions about a path, decisions about the things you want to make, you're unsure, not very clear about the route ahead. Let's look at things from a different perspective. Pause. Look around and feel engaged. Because in that balance, you're going to go, do you know what? I can see things differently. I can see that route now, because you've allowed yourself the breathing space. You've allowed yourself the opportunity just to stand back and look in and go, yes, I get that. I see it. I see it. Lovely, interesting card. So week 2, we have got the 6 of Wands. Look at this beautiful card. Amazing. And it's really interesting, because this is very much of a knight coming back from battle, and everybody's welcoming, saying, way, well done. We're going to have some riches. It's going to be good things. I'm not saying everybody's going to be out in the street cheering you on, but you know what? They're going to start going, yeah, do you know what? I recognise that's been a good job, well done. Or if you set out to help somebody or anything that you're doing, you're going to be recognised, because this card is about success, about having advantage, confidence, high self-esteem and recognition. But it's also a card of stability and strength. Because when there's been a victory, and certainly in the old days when there'd been, battles, but whatever it is, you're going to come through it, and you're going to come through it in a strong, positive and vibrant way. Also because it's wands, there's a little bit about projects and a bit about work drifting in. So if you set out to do something, maybe putting a new bathroom in, painting a new cupboard, whatever it is, even if it's small, you're going to do a great job. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Week 3, the weeks are going to run into each other, and again, take what you can from these cards. 4 of Cups. Now this is an interesting card, because it can mean lots of different things. Partly about remorse, missed opportunities, maybe you're a little bit self-absorbed, it's all about me, or you feel a little bit apathetic, can't be bothered to do this, it's boring, don't know what to do. Or disillusioned, maybe you were hoping for things to change, or be a lot more active, and you're just going, oh, why hasn't this happened? And you can see in this card, it's there, but these cups are upright, they're not lying down. So do you know what I'm going to say to you? Stop thinking of what may have been and look forward. Get your act together, pull yourself together and push forward, because you can get through this. You've got it. Don't worry about it. So whatever those feelings are, go out in nature. Look at the vibrancy of the daffodils and, the blossom, everything that's around you. Breathe it in and just move forward positively. So if you're just feeling that little bit doldrumsy, bit not quite sure, just get yourself together and really go for it. So as we progress towards the end of April, we've got the 2 of Wands. Tough decision. Look at that. 2 paths. Which one to take? Difficult decision, but it's a decision you've got to make. It can be about relationships. It can be about getting a new car. It can be about a job. It can be about absolutely anything, but a decision you need to make. So just be aware the grass is not always greener. Think before you jump, but be authentic, be true to you about what you really want. Don't be pushed or don't be guided by other people. Go or stay with travel. Maybe not too sure about travel at the moment, but perhaps you're planning a holiday. Think carefully about what you want to do. This is also a card of cooperation. Focus on that, but don't be true. If you feel a bit wanderlust, just go for it. Even if it's just going down to the seaside to get an ice cream or some other treat. But whatever that decision is, believe in yourself and trust yourself, because that's going to be the platform for moving forward into May. So I hope all of those cards have given you a little bit of insight. And just thank you for sharing your time with me. It's been an absolute privilege. And I look forward to being with you next month. And don't forget, enjoy SpiritSaid, and a big thank you again to the lovely Karen for all that she's done. So I'm sending you love and blessings, and I'm Liz from Awakening Spiritual Encounters. Thank you.